now you're gonna find out you gotta get rid of your cash, or you can borrow money.
So is PlasmaNet just another? There's like a bunch of different places where I can buy and sell things, so it has different prices than the last place.
And PlasmaNet's the only place where you can borrow.
Okay, so I want to do that.
Yeah. I would. Max borrow. It'll take like 30 grand or something.
Okay, now
Borrow
when I
a couple times.
oh, I can do it more
I
times.
would, yeah.
Now when I'm doing this, these aren't Ethereum transactions. So
No.
this is just all within your
Off chain.
Yeah.
Due to the limitation. Of
Yeah, no, I
Ethereum.
get that. I mean, so now, I mean, I don't know if you tell me like something's a good price, I can buy it. So
Psionic looks pretty good.
So I do max.
50. Fine. And then we're gonna move.
Wait, so what did I just buy that with?
You buy with
coin?
fiat coin. Yep.
Why was that the max that I could do?
There's only 100 spots in your wallet right now, and you have 50 cash that you have to get rid of.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yep.
So now I have to move somewhere else to try to sell it for higher.
Yep.
Where do I buy it?
2.
And do I like know anything about these places? Or I can take randomly?
Yeah, they're random besides 10 city, which is January.
And does it take a while, like just so it like looks like you're really going somewhere far? There's not actually any transaction. So then, what did I buy?
You bought Psionic for 200. Now
Okay,
it's at
so
7.
now I can sell.
Max sell.
Max sell.
And then
Sell.
you can get rid of your cash token too. Max sell.
But that's at 30. I don't know if that's a good price.
You got it for free.
Oh, yeah, that's a good price.
Okay, now you have an empty wallet and $55,000.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay. So should I pay my debt or should I use it to buy? Well,
you should buy something.
but I can't. I can only hold 100 of the coins in my wallet. So should I use the rest of the fiat coin to pay back the debt?
It's up to you. I'd buy maybe some live food.
That's not a good price.
It's
I
pretty
guess
good.
you just have to like play the game enough to know.
All
And did you
money.
guys like generate the economy to make it like a certain amount of difficulty?
It's all computer generated, and there will be attacks. And the main thing is the leaderboard. So right now the whole game goes up to like.
So it's not just like did I make it and pay my debt in 15 days? It's how much did I?
Yeah. Or how much did
So you guys don't have to really care like if you're earning too much because everyone's on the same playing field.
Exactly.
And do I get the same prices here as everybody else, or are my prices randomly generated?
Randomly generated, which is
Okay.
why we could, if there were people here, we could trade. We could do like, hey, does anyone want to trade me some coyote for some?
Oh, and you can actually do that, and again, all off chain.
Yeah, and then your items, you'd have to be able to like rob people or hold more coins with a different wallet. And
Oh, so you can get wallets to hold more.
And you
Okay.
can buy like stuff that doesn't matter.
And when you say buy it, using like the cash token.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it at 10 cities where you buy the items.
So how are you guys planning on monetizing this? Like selling cash tokens, or are you not?
In the beginning, we actually built it just because we enjoy
Yeah.
crypto. We didn't really think about that. It was a hackathon project.
Right. Okay. You mentioned that.
And then now we're just talking to like random people. Maybe we talk about what you guys did with Steam Monsters.
Yeah. My goal, which I achieved recently, was to quit my job. My family.
Yep.
I needed to build up savings. 'Cause I put my savings all into crypto last summer. Which kind of, yeah. My wife is like, oh.
Yep.
So I like back in February, I started selling to build up savings, which I didn't know that would turn out to be good. So I built up enough. We have a game that's doing well, bringing in funds. So I finally quit my job and just full time. So it's awesome what you guys are doing. Also, I wish we could just be like, we don't care about the money.
Yeah.
Literally needed it to keep eating.
Oh yeah. So you raised it all on Steam.
Yeah, so I had some other businesses on Steam prior to Steam Monsters that did all right.
For the game?
No, not games. It was more like kind of advertising and promotion. Because Steam's mostly content publishing platform, and there's a lot of opportunity, I think, untapped still for like advertising and promoting your content on there. It's like let's say you put an app in the App Store. No one's going to see it or find out about it. Same thing if you just throw posts on Steam.
No one sees it.
So, but Steam has like really good opportunities to, for very cheap, like promote your stuff and really get it in front of a lot of people to see it. There's actually guys here somewhere at the Steam booth that are building like kind of a platform to do that.
Oracle D?
Yeah, Oracle D. Really awesome and good potential to bring money into Steam.
So with your game, what are you gonna do moving forward? Like, are you excited about new tools that are coming out, or are you making decisions?
Yeah, I mean, you mean like new developments on the Steam blockchain itself?
Or do you see like a way that you guys could be a way to get people like listed?
Yeah, so we are sort of like pioneers as far as building games on the Steam blockchain and figuring out how, because it doesn't have I assume you guys have an Ethereum smart contracts.
Yeah.
Right. So Steam does not have smart contracts. So what we're doing is what we're calling a soft consensus mechanism. So basically, you can publish, arbitrary data to the Steam blockchain, and it's published publicly and immutably. It's similar. You can do it on Bitcoin also. You can publish data. So we and the Steam blockchain has no clue what that data is or means. It just accepts it and says, "Great, it's just data." So we run a node on top of that just like looks at all the blocks in the Steam blockchain, pulls out transactions that have our specific data in it, and validates those. So if I said I'm transferring to you some valuable Steam Monsters card that I don't actually have in my account, like I can publish that to the blockchain. The blockchain doesn't know anything about that, but our node, when it gets that transaction, will check the state and say, oh, he doesn't have that card, so this transaction is invalid.
So that's even beyond the game. You made your own protocol.
It's a protocol. I mean, right now it's specific to the game. It's very easily generalized. We also use that same concept to make a decentralized marketplace. So I can post to the Steam blockchain that I want to offer this card for sale at this price, and I also want to offer this fee. So like if I send a Bitcoin or Ethereum transaction, I say this is how much I'm willing to pay for someone to put my transaction in a block. So we say you can offer a fee for different websites that show the cards for sale to list your card, right? Because anyone, you don't need a website to do it. Like I could just go through the blockchain and find the transactions and then transfer the funds to buy the card. But most people don't do that. Most people are going to go onto our website. There's also a third-party website right now that has their own market, nothing to do with us.
Of your product?
Yeah, like they don't work for us. They're not involved with us, but they made their own marketplace, which improves on what we've done, and so they take the fees that people are giving for them to list their cards. So it's called Peak Monsters, PGAK. So they're a whole Steam Monsters blockchain explorer. So you can go in there and see all the Steam Monsters transactions that are happening, and you can see what cards are offered for sale on the decentralized market. If you buy it through their site, then they keep the fee, and that's how they make money.
In US dollars, or do they use crypto?
In crypto, so it's all Steam or Steam dollars.
Oh, cool.
On the Steam blockchain, but
and that works just like sending Ether.
Yes, it's like just fast and feeless.
Cool. And would you have a benefit if, let's say, we were developing in your same realm and you were helping us? Is there a way that more games could help your game, or no?
I would say it just helps the Steam platform in general, which is good for we're both large stakeholders in Steam. So I want to do anything that helps Steam. And I would say the real value in Steam, which I've come to learn recently, is not just the technology, it's the community.
Yep.
And that's what the Oracle D guys are trying to sell to investors. So I feel like if we had made our game on Ethereum, like I don't know how you guys get people in to play your game. It's hard.
We throw parties on Fridays.
Okay, yeah.
I throw a party, I'll do tweets, everyone interacts, but usually about 4 people show up throughout the night.
Right.
And they just, really there's no accountability, they just like make fun of you and leave, and you're like, who are you?
I get it.
Can't even track.
And so I used to I've been in the games business a while, so I made my own Facebook game. I tried an app and I have no marketing money.
Yep.
And so it was extremely hard to get people to actually use it. I thought they were pretty good products, but it like fails compared to crappy products that have $10 million marketing budgets. On Steam, like there's this community. It's small relatively, but it's extremely large for a blockchain community, and they all are like super excited. A, about games, it's kind of a new thing on Steam, and B, like anything that's cool and new on Steam.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, there's like really good promotion options. So we were able to, when we launched our game, we made posts about it. We promoted it to the top page of sites like Steemit.com, which is effectively free. You just have to hold Steem in your account.
Really?
Like you don't have to spend it. You just hold it in your account, and that gives you stake in the and power in the Steem blockchain. So we just hold Steem in our account. We use it to promote our content. We got it to the front page, so everyone on Steem saw it. And then it's a community of content publishers. There's artists, there's musicians, there's writers, there's everything you can think of, and they're all looking for stuff to write about or to publish that is going to get them votes. They're like, so we said, look, I mean, we have a good amount of Steem power we're holding in our account. Write about Steem, blog about it, do live streams. We had a contest for people to make design Steem Monsters themed clothing. We have 60 cards in our game, give or take. We have contests for people to write lore, like write stories about every single card, and the winner gets a prize, or will vote on their post.
So that's the content. The content is the byproduct of the community.
Yeah, so like you can, with just holding Steem, you're not spending any money, you're just holding Steem, which could be a good investment in itself. You now can incentivize this huge community of really talented content producers to just start talking about your game. So you will literally, if you go on Steem and you promote a post and you say, here's this game, and you can do it even with the game not being on Steam.
Yep.
People get more excited about it if it's on Steam, because they're on Steam. But even without that, you just go, you promote it, and you be like, if you guys, especially if you offer something, whether you're holding a lot of Steem power that you can use to vote, or you just give away some Steem, put some money behind it that way.
Is it the upvote? You have Steem. Is it the upvote that does it?
So if you are holding Steem, then a significant amount of it, then your upvote is valuable, right? So you can and you're not spending your Steem, you're just holding it, and you're giving out the inflation. So that's a way, like if you're interested in investing money in the Steem platform, then you can tap into this promotion without spending anything, right? You just hold it. If you don't want to invest in Steem, then you can also spend money or offer whatever you want. I mean, you could offer free cash tokens, but you'll get people who will like do a live stream of playing your game, because other people who want to play your game will watch their live stream and upvote them.
And you'll
right?
take
So
your power.
It's giving them, they all, like there's this sea of content, and they all want something unique to write about or to post about that other people like. Especially if someone with like kind of a big Steem stake made the product or is incentivized it, you'll get a big community doing whatever you want, like post, blog, live stream, we need music for the game. We literally got music, like a bunch of different scores to use in our game from the community, and all we had to do was upload their posts. So
it's interesting because we've done all those things one by one.
Yeah.
Behind closed scenes in a Slack channel. Oh, I do this, you do that. And the first time I talked to Andrew, he was like, where are your players? And I'm like, we have like 6.
Right, so but if you just get like these, so not only do you get now music, but they posted that music on Steam, and someone upvoted it, so it's kind of showing higher. So people, if like you're on Steam, it's hard to miss Steem Monsters right now. It's not because of what we're doing. We post it, but it's just because like half the community is just all posting about it everywhere. So it's just like it's the best free advertising you can get. So you guys, and that's what that group Oracle D is trying to pitch to people. Like if you're doing an ICO, whatever it is, and you need to like get people excited and engaged, take some of your money earmarked for marketing, invest it in Steam, hold the Steam, you don't spend any of it. And now you can incentivize this huge community of content creators to go and just shout out your product. There was a crypto called Byteball.
Yep.
They did a Steam airdrop. So it was, as far as I understand, huge for them, to the tune of like crashing all their servers for a while, type of thing. It seemed like it's just another good example of generating huge publicity out of the Steam user base.
That's amazing.
That's what I think the real value is. I mean, technically, yeah, it's great, no fees and fast and all those things, but the real value is tapping into that community and disseminating.
Since you're the lead developer of the lead Steam game,
Yeah.
do you think it's possible to have everyone tied in to, this is just theoretical, if everyone's tied into these prices, like a live price, could each move? Like, let's say if we...
Right, so you want this to be an actual market. Like if I buy all the Psionic, the price goes down. Yeah.
And that can be done in the Steam blockchain.
Yeah, so a block is created every 3 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, Steam has a market for trading Steam and Steam dollars. So it's an internal market and it works the same way. So if I submit a transaction that says I want to buy Steam with Steam dollars or sell Steam for Steam dollars, it goes into a block and then the price is updated accordingly based on the buys and sells.
And it could theoretically work for all 12?
As many as you want. Like you can put it's not unlimited transactions on the block, but plenty for your use case. So you submit a buy transaction to the blockchain, and like I said, you'll build some type of node on top of it because Steam blockchain itself doesn't know about these coins. But you guys will parse those transactions and say, oh, okay, Matt bought this Psionic, so that increases the price to this. And then you'll provide APIs where the front end can grab the current state. So when it makes the next call, the price will be higher because I bought it.
Since it's semi-theoretical and not a real market, we could just spike it up and down based off of how many...
You could do it a real market, but like you can do it however you want. It's up to you. You're the developers. But yes, every transaction you can have it be actually on the blockchain, like just on your server. So it's, everyone can, like, because right now, I have to kind of have to trust you guys and the servers that are doing things, which is fine. But you could theoretically just open source your cash node, so everyone could have their own nodes validating the market prices and keeping the states.
Oh, cool.
Just like anyone can run an Ethereum node to see the state of those transactions.
Is that how you guys did it?
We haven't yet open sourced our node because it's not ready.
Yeah.
And I have like lots of deadlines to get the gameplay out for it, but that is a key part of this that I want to incentivize lots of people to run Steam monsters. So there's no trust in us. So everyone can scan the blockchain and keep their own state of who owns what cards and what's happening on their own.
Do you have a way of marketing all the values that you're coming up with? And maybe something separate? Maybe Steam Monsters is your game, and then you have a different one that helps other people on board? There's a lot of stuff that you've been working on.
You mean like have a separate product?
For like stuff like us.
That's exactly what I want to do. It's like on our roadmap. So right now we're Steam Monsters focused, but I want to outsource different components.
Because I'm the artist of this game. I come up with theory, logos, and stuff like that, and gameplay. And then Eric's the programmer. I told him about you, and I told him about Andrew. If you had a way to onboard people like that and help out whatever you wanted to be helped out.
Yeah, we're not there yet, so right now I can offer advice on how to do it and the mistakes that we made.
Yeah, I mean in the future though, like theoretically.
I would say have like just tools available for people to build their own game on Steam.
And then you can be like a Epic Games almost.
Yeah, it's just taking what we've done and just generalizing it, putting out references to Steam Monsters, and it's really kind of it. So it's not a lot of work, it's just kind of
Are you using Python, or are you stuck with you have to use Solidity and all that stuff?
No. We use Node.js. I would love to get into Python. I just haven't personally used it.
But you could use that as well.
Yeah, because we're not building actual smart contracts. That's one of the things I like about it. Because I'm not a smart contract developer. And it also means like if you have bugs in your code, you can just fix them, and you're not going to have a parity hack or incident.
And the blockchain part is done by the Steem blockchain.
Right, so I don't touch the Steem blockchain. All we do is we broadcast transactions to it, which is very simple. You sign and broadcast the transaction. There's libraries to handle that in most languages that you would use. And then there's JSON RPC, APIs that you can use to read data from the blockchain. So all we do is like call a JSON RPC endpoint to get blocks every 3 seconds we get the next block, and it's just JSON data, and we just go through it and say, oh, that's a Steam Monsters transaction. Is it valid? Is it not valid? That's another Steam Monsters transaction, and we update the state, like, oh, Matt sent his card to Joe, so now change that card to be in Joe's collection.
It's a lot of value. Just piggyback off the back of it.
Yeah.
It's like right now we're basically making a game inside a game because of the limitations. I think the scope can expand tenfold if we actually get
Right, so everything that you do in this game, if it was on Steam, could actually be a blockchain transaction. So nothing is happening behind the scenes that people don't know about. Like everyone can run their own node and validate every single thing that happens themselves. Every time you go to a new exchange here, like that would be a transaction on the blockchain. It takes a day away from you, right? So it would be a transaction on the blockchain. Bob moved to a new thing. It deducts, a day from their balance, and anyone can verify that happened, just like if it was an Ethereum transaction.
And this is all in Node.js.
Yeah, Node.js is just the one that keeps track of the state. So it just scans the blockchain, and based on that, keeps track of the state. It makes it easy, like APIs to query.
Is that what you guys do with your turn-based system?
So we're not, actually when we initially launched, we're not going to do turn-based fighting, just because it was more work. So it's all automated, so the work is involved in choosing your cards and also the order of them. So most trading,
kind of like this.
Yeah,
You're choosing what you want and then you launch.
Yeah. So most card games have a deck that gets shuffled in a random order. So ours is different, where the order is specifically chosen, and it's of vital importance.
Like a wrestling match.
Yeah, exactly. Like who's first, who's your second guy, or like a relay, whatever. And so the fights will all be automated from that point on. You watch it, and based on the results, you might tweak your deck.
I heard you had some cool animations that come in and out.
Yeah, we can show you. I can pull up a video on here.
Yeah, sure.
We have some. It's not live yet, but we had like previews.
Oh, cool. Well, we can end the live stream, but we'll keep talking.
Okay. Oh, you were live streaming?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I knew.
There's a lot of info for him to be like, just think about.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like I said, I really, because we just want to promote also Steam in general and the platform to make money. People who are looking for every single airdrop they can possibly find, and so if you be like, hey, look, post about our game, make videos about our game. Here's your referral link that you can put at the bottom. You will get our arcade token that's not actually worth anything.
Or your material, or your marketing stuff, the
hats
and t-shirts.
Or the hats and t-shirts or whatever. You can get on the leaderboard. That's just, it's all ways to.
Yeah.
Well, I think the fear
That's
was
smart.
The fear was if you had the token on an exchange, the price would go through the roof or to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean you don't need to.
And it'd be hell to play because the price would be different.
Yeah, because you don't want to spend $1 to play a
No,
game.
I think that makes sense.
You just made me think. Our high level concept was to have a way to like duke it out for coins. Like so, you could initiate war, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, and then you want to duke it out for the battle. People can watch, and they enter a room, right? And they fight or whatever. It can be any kind of fighting game, just like automated or whatever.
Right.
But you bet. So you have like, let's say there's 10 people in the room, 2 people about to fight. The other 8 guys are betting on who they think is going to win. And then that whole thing gets talked about as like a auto Twitter post. Or like some kind of like...
Yeah, just be very careful about that being gambling.
Oh yeah, because gambling...
I mean, even what we're doing is borderline, I would
Okay.
say.
So you got to watch out for that.
Yeah, I think that there's three things to gambling. I come from the gambling business, so I'm very
Okay.
I know like all the legalities of every single different type of legal.
So watch out for
gaming.
gambling.
Yeah, so gambling has three things. If you're committing something of value, there's chance. It's a game of chance, and you can get something of real value. So if those three things are satisfied, it's gambling. So, for example, if your game is skill-based, then not gambling. So you can.
This is skill based.
Right. Well, you have to.
Kind of.
But you're saying this like fighting thing where you
Yeah,
duke
that's-
it out.
yeah.
So if that's randomly determined, then. And then the question is, do these coins in your game have real world value? So if it's just this arcade token where you can't actually take it and sell it for dollars or whatever, then you're fine. That's how like normal in-game currencies work. Like they have no real world value.
We'd be doing it for the popularity that it's cool.
Right, so if that's the case, you're fine, you can do whatever the hell you want. But as soon as you have a way where
cash out.
yeah, then you gotta be careful.
Isn't it still gambling if people are upvoting it and stuff and you're getting money?
But
Based
they're
off
not
the drama?
using these if it's based off the randomly generated game
Yep.
that the upvotes are happening, then it could be argued to be gambling. That wouldn't. I mean, that may or may not be how it is.
That's cool.
I was just thinking for the upvotes is you just like put out a post that says, "Hey, look, we have all this Steem, and we're going to be upvoting posts that whatever or anything about our game." So we've done this. We created a bot where we have like 200,000 Steem in our account, and we said anyone can go into our Discord and type upvote, like ampersand $ upvote with a link to their post, and if it is, it checks like a few things to see if it's about Steam monsters, and it'll upvote it.
Oh, cool.
So it's just like people just like, I'm gonna write and it's like once per day or something per account. So we have a lot of people who are like, I'm gonna make sure to post about Steam monsters every single day to get their upvote. Like that's free for us. All we have to do is just not sell that Steem. That's it. Hopefully it will go up in the future and that'll be even better. But we don't spend anything.
Do you take any out for security?
Well, we also sell packs, card packs we integrated PayPal, so you can use dollars. So we just take that money for ourselves, like to pay any US dollar expenses. We also have a Kickstarter running now, so we're going to use that so we don't have to hopefully sell any crypto.
You can keep your stake at 200. Call that a.
Yeah, I mean we want to bring money into Steam. We don't want to take money out. If we have to, we will. But
Try not to.
yeah, so far it's been totally fine. The Kickstarter will give us plenty of runway, I think.
So, what, how are things going now, considering that like the market's down? It's going to go.
It's going incredibly well. And it's even better for us because we priced our packs in US dollars, so it's $2 a pack. So we're actually getting way more Steem than we would if it was higher priced. Which, if it goes back up, then that makes us that much more. So that's been good. We've even had some people say that they're investing in Steam Monster cards because the prices of those have gone up slowly in the decentralized market versus crypto that's been going down. I don't condone that.
Yeah, the actual card, physical card. So.
No, not physical, like the digital assets. So we have the decentralized market where you can trade them, and the values have been doing very well as we've been getting further
Compared
along.
to CryptoKitties, what do you think?
What do you mean? Is like the actual prices of them? Or
Well, I mean your game versus CryptoKitties.
CryptoKitties isn't a game.
Yeah,
It's a nothing.
it's a first example of having assets on a blockchain. It was great for that, but yeah, it's not a game.
So do you control how many cards there are? Like, let's say your main card. Is there like 100 of those?
So
or
we
100,000?
control. So we offered when we launched. We said we're going to sell 300,000 pre-sale alpha edition packs. So the card, and we publish, the drop rates of the cards. We don't say there will be exactly this many cards because it's randomly determined, but there's this many packs, and this is the % chance that any card will be this specific one. So you can do the math to get the approximate numbers. And so we sold out of those alpha pre-sale packs well before I was expecting it. So we're not currently selling any packs. I don't have the new edition ready.
Oh. Good deal with the art and stuff, or is it just?
No, we have
number
the
two?
art. It's just I thought we had a few weeks, to be honest. But what happened was we showed like this many packs remaining on the site, and once it started getting down lower, everyone like FOMO'd.
Oh, really?
And they were just like, oh, we're gonna run out. I want to buy them, and like people were just started hoarding them. Yeah, and it just started going, and we sold on Tuesday. They sold out. We sold the last 30,000 or so packs on Tuesday alone, because once the numbers started getting low, everyone got lower, and people like rushed.
That is amazing.
And then it was nuts actually.
Pretty good.
So yeah, so hopefully as the timing was a little bad because I'm at the Token Fest, so I can't actually be putting this live. But as soon as Token Fest's done within the next few days, we're going to get the beta set out and start selling cards again. And on Kickstarter, we're offering, if you back our Kickstarter, you get exclusive cards that we will never print or sell again. So hoping that, gets people
I'm going to
excited.
Steam at this. Our little talk. Let's see.
I'm exhausted.
That's
Yeah, do
amazing.
you guys have Steam accounts? Like,
Yep.
you use it? I mean,
I'm about to drop it right here for you.
Are you posting the video?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll give you a nice fat upvote.
That'd be
So
dope.
my previous business was a Steam post promotion and advertising.
Wow.
So
You're off from
no. I don't work with Steam. I'm not employed by them. So on Steam, like the more Steam power you have, the more your vote's worth.
Right.
So the whales on Steam, they don't generally have time to go around like reading posts and uploading them. I mean, some do, they like it, but most don't.
No, I noticed, and I stopped blogging, just like maybe we stopped blogging because, and I even put footnotes.
Right.
My information for it. These assholes don't, and yet they get like $500 for the posts. And that one dude, like we keep talking about, that one dude who was supposed to TA
Agent.
Yeah.
So he actually started buying up all the most expensive Steam Monsters cards and totally added to the FOMO. He was buying like all the rarest cards for $1,000 or more, and people were like freaking out about it. So yeah,
That's awesome.
It's not. I think unfortunately, like there's this perception that this like utopian ideal that like if you just post good content, you will magically get rewarded.
That's what we were basing our. Yeah, that's why I joined.
But it's just like the real world where you gotta spend the time and energy all sort of promote your content, and you gotta know who to go after and how to get.
It's a
what
skill.
So when I joined Steam, I blogged, and I got nothing because I had 0 followers, and and except for
I
some
had a
bots.
couple of likes.
Yeah, you get a few.
I had a donation.
So I, instead of quitting, I found out, so there's like, a lot of the Steam whales, they sell their votes.
Well, I heard that during the ICO, when the company first started,
ICO, but it was
with the tokens were like 10 cents.
yeah.
So-
There's a lot of drama or issues around that, but it's far done. But the fact is, there's whales just like there is in any platform. They don't spend time usually going around reading and voting on posts. But what they do is they sell their votes, which is advertising. So I came on, I blogged, no one read it, I got no votes.
Yep.
I found out that I could buy votes from accounts with a lot of Steam power. But the coolest part about that is I pay them Steam, they vote on my post, but then I get that back because when they vote, it gives me money. So it's free advertising.
It's an investment.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's an investment, right? 'Cause it's
Comes
in
back
Steam
to you.
power, but like, I didn't lose any money.
Yeah, but the amount you put in to get
You can sometimes get more back. It averages. It's a market, right? But it averages out to approximately you get back what you spent. I mean, it could be a little more, it could be a little less, depending market, whatever. But so I wasn't even really losing. I wasn't actually like parting with whatever Steam I spent. It was still ended up back in my account. And then so that got my post shown higher, right? So then more people saw it. Some people liked it. And then I got followers. So I just did that for a while, and I always promoted my posts. Again, not really spending anything. I got a large following, so now I don't have to promote my posts anymore. And so then I got into that business, right? So I made a service that was in many ways a lot better than the services. And so the Steem Whales, I went to the Steem Whales and I said, I got a lot of people using my service because it was better and easier to use. I went to the Steem Whales and I said, if you delegate your Steam power to my service, I'll just pay you, what I earn based on how much you gave me. And I take a fee for that.
Oh, so you're just taking the
Right. So I have one of the largest Steam accounts for that. It's called Post Promoter. So if you go on steemit.com right now and look at the top posts, every single one will have a vote for Post Promoter. And there's a bunch of others. I'm not the only one. I open source my software and everything. But so that was my original business on Steam. Just I bring in a lot of delegation. I sell the votes to people who want to promote their content, and I take a cut. Every single one. Yeah. It's been going well for a long time. I haven't really now that I'm doing Steam Monsters.
Which is why we can.
Yeah, but it's just it runs. Like I don't.
Hey, does anyone want to trade me some coyote for some?
delegation.
Oh, and you can actually do that. And again, all off chain.
Oh, we're live.
Your items, you'd have people to rob people.
So yeah, I'm Roscoe Coin.
You just use
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it in 10 cities where you buy the items.
So how are you guys planning on monetizing this?
Are you on
So
Twitter?
how do you spell Roscoe
Oh,
Coin?
ROSCOE.
COIN.
Yep.
I'm not. I mean, I might have a Twitter account. But
You're a
Prince
Steam.
Painter.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Cool.
Right.
I'm gonna follow you.
I'm actually a crypto artist. It's like why I got
see
into
that.
this.
That's cool. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
my
give you a
goal is
vote
I-
here.
What's
I
all
know.
this? This is all from Steam, huh?
Oh wow! It's
Are those
why
all
is it
robots?
like?
Are they all robots?
I guess I turned off my notifications for that because I didn't need.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is all in the last hour?
Same here. I didn't know that would turn out to be good. All right. So I gave you a vote for myself, and try to remember later to give you a post promoter vote.
So that's the key. Is just keep trucking away at it with the Steam.
I just think like the Steam community and utilizing that, because what you need is players.
Yep.
That's what you need.
And we don't have any.
Right. And I mean, the hats and t-shirts are like great, but how many people is that actually, new people is that going to bring on? Like how many people, if they're wearing the t-shirt, are the people going to see it come on?
Zeros and ones.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you need to have like a grand prize though.
You have a good point. It's all about users.
Yeah, so like there's like this community of like tens of thousands of people on Steam that are just looking for some type of stuff to publish about that they know will get some attention or some freebies. If you give that to them, they will all write about your game.
Wow.
That's it. And they'll stream it. They'll do whatever you want. Tell them someone like I don't know why my partner said to do like a make Steam Monsters clothing, but like people posted like a Steam Monster bra, like a Steam Monsters hat. So I felt okay. Like they just want crap to do.
That's what I meant. So I was just coming out the wrong area. I knew shirts were cool and this and that was cool and getting people, but you guys were in the game, so you made up decisions that actually work with the technology you had. Because I know it's about shirts. He's right.
Yeah.
And I know it's about games. You guys are right. But the implementation, you guys you figured out where you were at the time.
I guess. Prior. I mean, we were gonna do Steam just because we both are like big involved in Steam, but I didn't realize how powerful that community was to just like blast it out to everyone.
Well, you're the prototype. You know, I'm surprised there's not 50 people here being like, how did that happen?
I know, and I talk to people, and the Oracle D guys are going out and talking to people. I don't know if it like sounds too good to be true, but it's like a hard sell.
You know what the problem is? I'll tell you the truth. I've been studying crypto for like 2 years. 90% of it's scams. And when a scam sees something real, I don't want to be involved.
Well, and also everyone else is just used to everything being a scam, so we just seem like they're one.
Well, and if you're a scam, you don't want to meet the real thing.
Right.
Because you know deep down it's a scam. And everyone's an anti-scam. We actually made this game because it's literally not a scam.
Yeah, I know we do get some people that are like, "Oh, this is so cool! You guys are really doing this."